Himanshu Sarkar, Assistant Professor of Knowledge of Technology, Electrical Engineering Department. Today I'm going to discuss on the power system stability. This is lecture 2. So yesterday I uploaded the video about the basic knowledge that what is stability, what are the different types of stability. So today I'm going to discuss on the stability limits. So this is lecture number 2. So first try to understand what is stability limit. Stability limit is the maximum power that can be transferred in a network between sources and loads without loss of synchronism. So try to understand, it is the maximum power that can be transferred in a network between source and load. So between source and load, the maximum power that can be transferred without loss of synchronism. So without losing of synchronism, if maximum power is transferred, the amount of power is transferred in between the load and source is called the stability limits. Now we know that stability limits two types. One is steady state limit and second one is transient limit. And you already know what is steady state and what is transient stability. So from the concept of that, we can conclude that what is the limit of steady state and transient. So first one is steady state limit. It is the maximum power that can be transferred. Look, the first line of the definition of uh, the stability limit and the first line of the definition of steady state limit is same. It is the maximum power that can be transferred without the system becoming unstable when the load is increased gradually with steady state condition. So steady state limit is very simple. This is actually again we have to measure the amount of power that can be transferred without the system becoming unstable. So system should be stable when the load is increased gradually. So if they're going to increasing the load in gradually and the system without the system becoming unstable, so this condition is under the steady state condition. So this condition is called the steady state limit. So again I'm repeating the definition. It is the maximum power that can be transferred without the system becoming unstable when the load is increased gradually under steady state condition. Clear? Now transient stability. It is the maximum power that can be transferred. Again same line, without the system becoming unstable, same line like the previous definition of steady state limit, when a sudden or large disturbance occurs. So for steady state limit, it was load is increased gradually under steady state condition, but here it is a sudden or large disturbance occurs. So it is the maximum power that can be transferred without the system becoming unstable when a sudden or large disturbance occurs. Now the last topic is infinite bus. It is the most important part for these chapters. You have to understand the infinite bus. Otherwise, you cannot solve the further problem. That's like swing equation and equality criteria and other topics related with this stability chapter. So try to understand what is finite bus. Look, it is in a power system. Normally, more than two generators operate in a parallel. Operate in parallel. So in power system, we have to install, but you will find more than two systems. So in a power system, normally more than two generators operate in parallel. Clear? The machines may be located in different places. So these parallel generator may be in different places. Fine. Point 2, point 3. A group of machines located at one place may be treated as a single large machine. Look, different machine in different places, but if we consider some specific area like in Kolkata zone or in Howrah belt or in West Bengal belt. So if we consider whole India, then we have to consider West Bengal. If we consider West Bengal as a network, we have to consider Kolkata or Howrah like this. So a group of machine located at one place may be treated as a single large machine. So group of machine we are considering a single large machine. So look again, go to the first line. In a power system, normally more than two generators operate in parallel. It may be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So more than two specific significant line. The machine may be located in different places. Fine. This is point 2. Point 3. We have to consider a group of machine located at one place may be treated as a single large machine. Fine. Next. The capacity of the system is also large. The capacity of the system is so large that its voltage and frequency may be taken constant. So the capacity of the system is so large that its voltage and frequency may be taken constant. So we are taking a group of machine as a single machine. So we have to consider the voltage and frequency may be taken constant. Fine. The next topic, the connection or disconnection of a single small machine on such a system would not be affected the magnitude and phase of the voltage and frequency. So if we connect or disconnect a single machine from the group of set of machine, then it is not going to affect the magnitude and phase of the voltage and frequency. So here in this slide, you have to remember that the capacity of the system is so large that the voltage and frequency may be taken constant. The connection and disconnection of a single small machine on such a system would not affect the magnitude and phase of the voltage and frequency. And the last one, you have to remember such a system of constant voltage and constant frequency, regardless of the load, is called infinite bus bar system or simply infinite bus. So these are the system is called infinite bus. Such a system of constant voltage and constant frequency, regardless of the load, is called infinite bus. So here I takes all the I am considering the reference as the power system, electrical power system book by Ashfaq Hussain. So both in lecture 1 and lecture 2 for stability analysis. Thank you very much.